I'd love to see like you somehow tie in like the King of Queens or something just outlandish.
That'd be awesome.
Was Mr. Echo's character? I think a lot of people liked that character. Did you plan to kill his character off?
You know, we were in the same situation as Michelle Rodriguez in that when Adewale came to do the show, he said, "I will come for a limited period of time," and we got him to agree to extend that time into this fall so that we, weren't going to have to be sort of managing his death within the finale last year, which didn't really fit into our story plans. So it was unfortunate. I mean, I think we would love to have kept him on the show for longer, but he really only wanted to make a temporary commitment to do the show, so that we decided we would create this character and come up with a cool arc for him, but it was always planned that he was going to die, and then all of a sudden we pick up the paper and find, oh, he's getting in trouble with the Honolulu Police Department. Great, It seemed like it would be impossible for anyone to believe that in fact was, coincidental.
It is, yes. It is totally impossible. What is it that these people are so busy with that listen, I know this is a great show, huge hit, it could go on, but I'm only available because I got to present at the Video Game Awards on Spike TV or something, or what could they be so busy with? Do you tell every new cast member, listen, you're going to die. Here's the thing. We're going to kill your character off. And then it's like, then you get the good news, like you told Michael, like, guess what? You're going to be on a lot more than you think. That's a smart way to go if you're not doing that. Tell everyone they're getting killed off, and then they get a stay of execution at the end. Think about it.
That would create a really wonderful psychological environment to be working in. I think it's a great idea.
It works out fine at my show. They tell me it over and over at ABC.
Because the threat of death looming over our heads all the time is such a great psychological environment to be living under as it stands.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it is. It's a cruel thing that you guys have done, but it's a great way to keep everyone in line. It really is. What's the craziest, and this is for everyone, not just for the creators and writers of the show, what's the craziest theory that anyone has come to you with? Could be anyone. Fan.
A guy came to me recently and said he knew what the island was. He was loath to share it, but I pumped him. He says it's the ruins of an alien zoo.
Wow. I don't think that's so crazy. That sounds all right. Is it the ruins of an alien zoo?
I read one online that said it was the dream of a duck. I have ducks. They don't dream that much. They're not that complicated.
Anyone else? Anything particularly bizarre? You must hear this stuff all the time.
For me, it was still the one where the plane landed safely, but we were all cloned when it was in flight, and the story is really about our clones.
Does anybody have a piece of paper and a pencil?
Yeah, that's pretty good. But anything's possible. I have a theory that the smoke monster is actually Cheech and Chong. Possible?
Well, let's just say this: Cheech is going to be on the show.
Yeah, that makes it even more plausible, I guess. That's right. You worked with Cheech on Nash Bridges, true?
Yes.
And what, he gets everyone weed, or how did he want that?
It was a very complicated deal, and I'm not going to get April Webster involved in it.
What is Cheech's character? Can you say, or is it still a secret?
He plays Jorge's father.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, that's right. Jorge's father. Awesome, right?
Yeah.
All right, speaking of fathers, here's something I want to throw at you. Kate blew up her stepfather. Mr. Echo... Oh, no, wait a minute. No, okay, well, hold on. Mr. Echo was an orphan. Hurley's dad was absentee until now. Kate exploded her stepfather. Jack's father was a manipulative alcoholic. Sawyer's dad did a murder-suicide. Son's father is a mafioso. Locke's father showed up and stole his kidney. Some real daddy issues on this show. Which there's only a couple of possible explanations. Either you guys have horrible fathers, or that's some sort of, that's part of the fabric. Is that a coincidence, or is that?
This is like the Barbara Walters interviews where this is the part where we cry.
No. This is the part where you tell us some goddamn stuff already. Is that a coincidence? Is it a coincidence?
It's not a coincidence because, in sort of, the design of the show, we had to have characters on it who were severely, emotionally distressed, who were really torn and when you sort of look at, the sort of pat version of how does somebody get to be that way, how do they make bad decisions in their life, it's sort of, it's that vicious cycle. So, you basically look at Jack and you go, why is this guy doubting himself? He's got it all going on. He's an awesome doctor. Everybody looks to him for leadership skills. He's smart. He's heroic. And yet he doubts himself. So where does that come from? And then, you say, well, what if his dad told him that, he didn't have what it takes to, to be in a leadership position? And you sort of reverse engineer it.
Basically, we have one idea and we just keep using it over and over again.
And as, for some reason, in the mythic, storytelling that we are drawn to, in the sort of Star Wars world of things, the idea of, the Joseph Campbell sort of, the hero is
you
always...
You seem a lot more nervous all of a sudden. I feel like maybe the you-knows have really infected you, and I feel like maybe we've touched something on something,
I'm not going to cry.
David, just cry. Just cry now, okay? Just cry and we'll move on.
This is a part where you
I
just
think
get
I
up
had
and
this
run.
nightmare. Right. Literally sitting in front of a crowd of people and they're chanting, cry. Cry for your daddy.
Only you weren't wearing clothes.
Okay, I get that. I get that, especially with Jack, but not nearly as many crazy mothers. And I think we all know there's a lot more crazy mothers out there than fathers.
Do you want to cry, Jimmy?
Season 4.
Or crazy mother.
My mother's a flat-out lunatic. I mean, my father, I pull his finger every once in a while. He goes upstairs. Sometimes he gets bagels. All right. I think we may have gotten into something there, Will we ever meet the passengers who flew standby and didn't get on the flight? Yeah.
Spin-off.
The standby, the spin-off. It's like Aftermath.
That's
Close call.
Yes. As JJ said, it will be companion piece with lost luggage.